Have you ever wondered why some people walk into a room and instantly become the center of attention, while others fade into the background? Why do certain individuals seem to effortlessly command respect, influence decisions, and have others genuinely seek their approval? The answer isn't charm, good looks, or even raw talent. It's something far more powerful and completely within your control. Today, I'm going to reveal 10 ancient secrets that transformed ordinary people into magnetic forces of nature. These aren't modern self-help tricks or psychological manipulation tactics. These are battle-tested principles from the Stoic philosophers who built empires, led armies, and changed the course of history. But here's what's fascinating. While everyone else is desperately trying to impress others, these strategies work by doing the complete opposite. They're counterintuitive, almost rebellious, and that's exactly why they're so effective. This is strategy 1. The biggest mistake most people make is being too available. They answer every call, respond to every text immediately, and say yes to every invitation. They think this makes them valuable, but it actually does the reverse. Think about it. Water is essential for life, but we don't treasure it because it's everywhere. Diamonds are valuable precisely because they're rare. Your time and attention are your diamonds. When you give them away freely, they lose their worth. But when you become selectively unavailable, something magical happens. People start wondering what you're doing, who you're with, and why you're not always there. This doesn't mean being rude or ignoring people. It means having a life so rich and purposeful that your availability becomes naturally limited. When you do show up, your presence carries weight because it's not guaranteed. Strategy 2. Master your emotional independence. Here's a truth that will set you free. The moment you stop needing others for your happiness, they start needing you for theirs. Most people are emotional vampires, constantly seeking validation, approval, and energy from others. They're like ships without anchors, tossed around by every wave of opinion or rejection. But when you develop unshakable inner peace, when your happiness comes from within rather than from external sources, you become a lighthouse in a storm. People are naturally drawn to stability, to someone who doesn't crumble under pressure or change their entire mood based on someone else's reaction. This isn't about being cold or emotionless. It's about being so grounded in your own worth that external circumstances can't shake your foundation. When others see this strength, they can't help but respect it. Strategy 3. The power of strategic withdrawal. The ancient Stoics understood a principle that modern psychology has proven. We value what we fear to lose. When you're always pursuing, always chasing, always being the one who initiates contact, you unconsciously signal that the other person's time is more valuable than yours. You become the hunter, and they become the prey who knows they're in no real danger. But when you pull back strategically, when you show that you have options and aren't dependent on any single relationship, everything changes. Suddenly, they start to wonder if they're losing their place in your life. The fear of loss is often stronger than the pleasure of possession. This isn't about playing games or being manipulative. It's about self-respect. It's about having enough going on in your life that no single person or situation can throw you off balance. Naturally, cultivate mysterious depth. In our age of oversharing, mystery has become a superpower. While everyone else is posting their entire life story on social media, revealing every thought and feeling, the wise person holds back. Mystery creates intrigue. When you don't reveal everything about yourself immediately, you become a puzzle that others want to solve. Each conversation becomes an opportunity to discover something new about you, making your presence more valuable over time. This doesn't mean being secretive or deceptive. It means being selective about what you share and when. Let your character unfold gradually, like a good book that reveals its secrets chapter by chapter. People are naturally curious. When you give them everything at once, you satisfy that curiosity, and they move on. But when you reveal yourself slowly, you keep them engaged, wanting to know more. Chapter 5. Demonstrate high standards. Nothing commands respect like having standards and sticking to them. When you accept poor treatment, last-minute plans, or disrespectful behavior, you teach others that your time and dignity have no value. But when you politely but firmly maintain your boundaries, when you're willing to walk away from situations that don't meet your standards, people take notice. They realize that earning your time and respect isn't automatic. It's a privilege that must be earned. This applies to everything: how you let others speak to you, the quality of relationships you accept, the opportunities you pursue, and the standards you set for yourself. When people see that you won't settle for less, they automatically assume you must be worth more. Strategy 6. Perfect the art of graceful indifference. This might be the most powerful strategy of all: caring without being attached to the outcome. The Stoics called this preferred indifference. Having preferences but not being destroyed when things don't go your way. When you can engage fully in relationships and situations while maintaining the inner strength to be okay if they end, you radiate an irresistible confidence. People can sense that you want them in your life but don't need them to survive. This balance, caring deeply while remaining unattached, is magnetic. It shows emotional maturity and inner strength that few people possess. Others are drawn to this stability because it's so rare in a world full of needy, desperate energy. Strategy 7. Become impossible to replace. Instead of trying to fit in or be like everyone else, focus on developing unique value. What can you offer that no one else can? What combination of skills, experiences, and perspectives makes you irreplaceable? This isn't about being better than others. It's about being different in a way that matters. When you bring something unique to every relationship and situation, people naturally prioritize you because they can't get what you offer anywhere else. Think about the people you value most in your life. Chances are, they're not the ones trying hardest to impress you. They're the ones who bring something special, something you can't find elsewhere. Chapter 8. Master the rhythm of engagement. Like a skilled musician who knows when to play and when to let silence create tension, master the rhythm of your interactions. Don't always be the first to text, call, or reach out. Don't always be available when others want your attention. This creates a natural ebb and flow that keeps relationships dynamic and interesting. When your attention isn't constant and predictable, it becomes more valuable when it is given. This rhythm prevents relationships from becoming stagnant or one-sided. It ensures that both parties are investing, that both are choosing to engage rather than taking the interaction for granted. Strategy 9. Build an abundant life. The most attractive quality in any person is having a life so rich and fulfilling that they don't need anyone else to complete it. When you're genuinely excited about your goals, passionate about your interests, and committed to your growth, that energy is contagious. People want to be around others who are going somewhere, who are building something, who have a sense of purpose and direction. When your life is abundant with meaning, activities, and growth, you naturally become someone others want to be associated with. This abundance mindset also means you're not desperate for any particular outcome. You have options, opportunities, and interests that fulfill you, making you less likely to settle for less than you deserve. Strategy 10. The ultimate power move: walking away. The most powerful position you can ever hold is being genuinely willing to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. This isn't about being difficult or unreasonable. It's about self-respect. When others know that you won't tolerate disrespect, that you have other options, and that you value yourself enough to leave situations that aren't right for you, they treat you differently. They know that keeping you in their life requires effort and respect. This willingness to walk away isn't a threat. It's a quiet confidence that speaks volumes about your character and self-worth. These 10 strategies work because they address a fundamental truth about human nature. We value what we can't take for granted. When you implement these principles, you stop being the person who chases and start being the person who is pursued. But remember, this isn't about manipulation or games. These strategies only work when they come from a place of genuine self-respect and inner strength. They're not techniques to trick people. They're ways of living that naturally command respect and admiration. The goal isn't to make yourself difficult or aloof. It's to become so grounded in your own worth, so rich in your own life, and so clear about your standards that others can't help but recognize your value. When you master these principles, you'll notice a shift. People will start seeking your approval instead of you seeking theirs. Your opinions will carry more weight. Your time will become more precious. And most importantly, you'll develop an unshakable sense of self-worth that no external circumstance can touch. The ancient Stoics knew that true power comes not from controlling others, but from mastering yourself. These strategies are simply the external expression of that inner mastery. If these insights resonated with you, if you felt that spark of recognition that tells you this is the path forward, then don't let this moment pass. Hit that like button. It's more than just a click. It's your commitment to transformation. Subscribe to join a community of individuals who refuse to accept mediocrity and are committed to becoming the best versions of themselves. Every like and subscription helps us reach more people who are ready to unlock their potential and command the respect they deserve. Your journey to becoming a priority in others' lives starts with making yourself a priority in your own.